Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to our Warlords Battlecry 2 Ironman campaign. Let's just jump straight in and I'll take a quick look at our stats. Now we're pretty close to level 24. Although at this point levels are... they're not really a thing that's forefront in my mind. I really just want to make sure I stay alive, or that our hero Kaz stays alive. Because things are getting up. I knew something like this was gonna happen. An unruly move of unruly mobs of orcs have banded together. Okay. They're trying to take Kaz duel. Okay. But the good news is we're not gonna be fighting Dark Dwarves, we're gonna be fighting orcs, but this is gonna be a pitched battle, I think. So let's pay attention to what it's telling us. Of course, we're gonna pay extra points. Oh no, this is keep level 5. But you know what? I think we're gonna try and just take them out before they've got a chance to do anything. Usually I go in with 2 thralls. This time I'm just gonna try and bulldoze them with like a very apt use of the term bulldoze, because these are bull men, minotaurs. We're just gonna try and take them down with brute force before they have a chance to even know what hit them. And once again, an absolutely awful starting array of towers. Like, look at this. Look at this. What are these towers even gonna protect? They're all the way in the corner. You can't even build anything behind them. Let me just confirm that for you, because this is weird, hilly terrain. What a hilarious comedian this game is sometimes. You know what? I guess, you know what, let's take these mines in case something happens. Where's our quarry, man? Is it... I hope it's in the radius. That's... oh, it's down there, and it surely is being converted. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Okay, good. I shouldn't send my hero out. In fact, I was gonna send him out to give the command bonus to my Minotaur Kings, but it's such a risky proposition because you might run into... like, we don't know what hero this guy is, right? It could be an assassin, or it could be like a pyromancer. He could hit us with pillars of flame before we even get a chance to see what his class is. This is why I'm gonna send out my dudes. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, because we've got a conquest to do as well. Okay, we've found their base. That's a good start. And it looks like their towers might also similarly be in a bad spot, because they would have started in this corner. For them to have built a keep way out here, granted, it is kind of a big keep, but for them to have built there must mean that they don't have a lot of good space to work with. And we see what their hero is. A shaman, level 19. You know what? Let's try and take him down, because I think we can. I think 2 Minotaur Kings are totally capable of taking down a level 19 shaman. Let's save outside of combat so that if things go really wrong... okay, things did not go really wrong, so I think we're safe. Gonna take my hero out of this tower, because we gotta see what this item is. And now... gotta find out where the rest of their stuff is. This map is a really strange victory condition where the enemy will lose if they don't have any units. But, we gotta see what the shield is. Obviously it's not gonna be better than Ice Shield. Obviously not, so we can say thank you, but no thank you, and you know, let's just play it safe, send our hero back into the tower, and in the meantime, we'll just see what sort of havoc we can cause at their base. That's not... I was expecting to win, I'll be honest. Oh, okay, they've got more towers, of course. There's always 3 towers. I don't even know why I was surprised there. I mean, you'd think I would know how this game works by now. But with these random maps, it can sometimes throw you off. And there's that lovely sound. Let's soak it in. Because we took this down in about 3 minutes. The timer's still not having ticked down to 2 minutes. So we're doing okay. We got a nice chunk of experience as well. Not that we were really looking for experience. Should we bring a low-level Minotaur King? Nah, I think we're fine. You know what, I'll bring a low-level Minotaur King in place of this dude. Yeah. I like that. Alright. Now we've got a few more crowns, because we got double tribute for that. So that's some good stuff. So now that we're on the campaign map without any other annoyances, random rebellions, and so on, let's continue on with what we've been doing the last few episodes. That is, taking the western half of the map, and that will be these 4 territories that remain. I guess stuff like this, you could think of it as in the center, but I think it would look really nice if we had this and also everything to the west of that. But of course, gotta take it all one at a time. And I'll start with the Diraqine wall. No real reason to go with one order versus another, but I think it would just look nicer if we started expanding in a more solidified way. Like, this is bordering more of our territory. I guess maybe this as well, but you know what? I don't need to justify it. Let's just take this and be on our way. Okay. Playing as Minotaurs, of course. Pay the extra points. The extra crowns for the extra points. I keep mixing those up. But we will make this payment, because I do want to try and take it on the first attempt. Of course, we're going to take 2 Minotaur Kings, and we'll even get a chance to take either a 3rd Minotaur King or an Archon. Now, I think 3 Minotaur Kings would be overkill. Like, they're so big. Even if, like, there's no situation in which 3 of them would be able to be attacking the same hero simultaneously. Whereas an Archon could fly above them and do a pretty good job. And we'll take 3 Thralls. It's a pretty good start. But of course, each time I make the payment to bring my extra retinue units, I then feel a bit of pressure. Like, I've got to win this, otherwise all those crowns I spent will go to waste. So let's try and make this one count. And because it looks like it's not a huge map, and because it looks like, well, let's not make any assumptions. I was gonna say, it looks like we don't have Fog of War, but we'll have to move around a bit before we know for certain. So with these guys, I'm just gonna move forward. I'm gonna see if we can go. Yeah, see, I knew there was gonna be something like this going on. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna save my game here, I'm just gonna use my Archon to scout. Okay, this is kind of bad. Yeah, see, we can't even... We can't even get through this because it would kill our Archon. This is a bit of a conundrum. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. And it looks like we do indeed don't have a Fog of War in this map. So because we're not going to be wasting gold on the vision upgrades, I think our progress is going to be a bit faster. And for that reason, I'm not going to be skipping ahead. And now that I think about it, even if I did skip ahead, I generally just skip ahead to when I have Farseeing, and we have less need for Farseeing with the map already explored in this way. Not fully explored, but it just means for the parts we do explore, there's not going to be any Fog of War. But of course, I am going to be relentlessly saves coming. Fire elementals. Oh, have we been playing on slow speed this entire time? Perhaps we have. Well, slow speed or not, I think we're doing... Oh, come on, man. Every time I've got to deal with this. There we go. I think I'm going to do is... Let's see if we can do... like, there's no good way to... There's no good way to get through this because there's so many towers so close together. Oh, and I've been completely neglecting the things I should have been doing, which is having thralls and the other things. So, not a very fluent start by me, but you know what, sometimes that's gonna happen. And why am I doing this with my fire elemental? I want to break open a hole in this wall. I don't think... Yeah. Well... Yeah, I don't think our fire elementals are going to be able to outrange their... we're just going to go straight for stone and crystal. Ooh, what's going on here? We've got a cavalry contingent coming in, and our guys are all over the map, so we need to get people in the same location. How close are you to getting... You've already gotten that. Alright, so let's... Oh, and what sort of hero were you? A thief. I don't think thieves have assassinate abilities, but because I'm such a coward, I'm not going to take any chances, and I'm not going to send my hero out against that thief. What I was going to say before I got sidetracked was I'm not going to research vision upgrades because I already know what to expect out of this map. Is that...
Your troops are under attack.
Oh, what's going on? What are you doing? Stay out of range!
Are under attack.
I put you at this spot for a reason. These guys... Okay, we've... Clearly, we can't micromanage this guy while also trying to spearhead an assault against the enemy. So let's just do one thing at a time. 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 I don't know why I said that so many times. It's like when you're... when you're really intently focusing on something, sometimes, or at least for me, sometimes I'll just absent-mindedly keep repeating a phrase over and over again. I think we can take this guy out.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Outstanding. Didn't drop an item, no problem. Don't really care about items. Alright, pretty soon we should have a level 2 ziggurat.
Master? I serve only you. Master? As you wish.
And then we're just gonna, well, you know what? We'll see what this mausoleum has for us. Why not?
I serve only you. Master?
Oh, and there's a crystal mine, which we really should get. Okay.
New building.
Slayer Knight will send 2 of his brothers. If you raise 3 enemy buildings, I'm gonna accept this. This is actually gonna be very easy to do. Take that crystal mine, please. Because these wall segments count as enemy buildings, and oh, this is not good. I should have realized. But these individual wall segments count as enemy buildings, and we can take them down outside of the range. Now, unless he does something stupid like move close like he did earlier, we should be fine. I will move my retinue units more in a central location. This is a very... I wouldn't say a tense situation, but a lot can go wrong, especially now that we've given them a
Your
hole in the
troops are
wall
under attack.
where... excuse me? What? Oh. Also, where's my Archon? Excuse me... What's going on? What's going on here? Oh, here he is. Where'd you take all that damage? Whatever, just get in there. Get in there. And we're gonna be getting another fire elemental pretty quickly. Make sure our other fire elemental isn't doing anything stupid. Oh no.
I serve only you. Master.
Oh, and I think I did that thing again where I saved while he was
I serve only you.
mid-motion and it... Yeah, I think we wasted that mana. This game's got a weird thing with how it advances time when you load a game. And they're wasting their resources repairing wall segments, which honestly is good for us. Although it does mean it'll take longer for our guy to take these walls down. But you know what, that's fine. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Just attack another wall segment and we're gonna go straight to another level. We've got this quarry almost filled, and next we're just gonna focus on the crystal. That's gonna be how we do things. So that's one building destroyed, 1 out of 3. Oh, and we need to set these guys on defensive, because if we're actually gonna be using them for base defense, we don't want them wandering closer and closer with each enemy they kill and then getting into range of all those towers. we baited them into repairing this wall segment as well. I guess this is almost a kind of an exploit, although not one that I had ever thought about before this very moment right here. And I guess it's good that we're making them waste their resources, because they have some pretty strong economic bonuses. So dealing with those
Buildings are available.
resources is going to be tough, because they can, well, all the resources that they have, because they can just send piles of enemies our way,
Don't hurt me.
and there's not a lot we can do. But if we can waste some of their resources by making them repair wall segments that were gonna get destroyed anyway,
Research complete.
that could give us a bit of an advantage. Yeah, we need stone to get the next upgrade. Definitely gonna be getting this level 4 upgrade quicker than I usually do. Please destroy that and just go back. And now help defend the base. And now let's get our guys. That gives us 2 Slayer Knights, alright. We'll just stick them in that front tower, and we'll stick our hero in that front tower as well, which should make that a very quick firing tower indeed, because these are advanced infantry. I don't know where these guys think they're going. Let's let them just do whatever they want, because we want our level 4 ziggurat.
Research
Yeah,
complete.
even with defensive, they're getting so close to those towers that this is really making me nervous. But you see, now look at this. Speed of 7, which is very high for a tower that also does 45 damage per attack and has the extra 2 range from our hero being inside. One other thing I'll do is gotta get our fire elemental. Come on, man. Like, we have not had 56% success rate this episode. Like, let me just be frank. I know sometimes you think things are going against you, but it's really just like a mental, like, warped thinking where you only remember the things that go against you and you don't remember the things that turn out okay. But in this case, I think statistically we can say that this is not what a 56% success rate looks like. Let's just call a spade a spade. I don't know if that's the right saying to use, but I used it, and God, come on. Are you... Is this another Jagged Alliance situation where something is seeding this? Like, do I need to do the software equivalent of jiggling the cables? Well, whatever. It worked now. Of course. Of course, once I start complaining, it works, but you know what, that's how a lot of things in life work, it would seem.
Yes, master.
Start stacking up those as well into the crystal mine.
Master,
Build an ironworks for me, please.
as you wish.
Crystal mine is now full. Okay, now we need even more crystal. So start going into that crystal mine.
Don't hurt me. Yes, master.
What are you doing? Were you one of the guys I started with? Do I want you to build anything? Of course, I need you to start building hinges. There we go. And we already have this upgrade, yes. Perfect. Alright, hinge number 2 is coming out. And I think we are in okay shape. We, I guess, in this map have given up on farseeing. Although that wasn't a difficult decision because having no fog of war does take a bit of the pressure off. The question is, for this map, how many hinges should we go with? We could build one all the way back here if we wanted to. You know what, why not? It's a bit more protected location. Assuming they have a way to get out, which they should. Ooh, look at these guys. Look at these sneaky guys sending in some pikemen. Like walking through the forest of dead trees. Guys. You guys. Alright, and let's rally everybody around about there. Sounds good to me. And let's carry on getting fire elementals because it'll be a while before our Minotaur shamans are able to carry us by themselves. That's one more. That's two more. That's more like it. That's more like it. And now let's start getting some combat upgrades. These ones will mostly help our Minotaur Kings, although I think the armor ones should help our Minotaur Shamans as well. So that's gonna be good. Alright. I think 3 hinges is fine. But since we have nothing else to do with our money, I'll even build a lookout. Because it is gonna be helpful to have better scouting range, if nothing else, when we start going in. Yeah, keep sending low-level units and leveling up my fire elemental defenders. Keep doing that. Well, now this mine is full. So I think we can stop with this for now.
Research complete.
And let's carry on with this research as well. Although the armor upgrades cost crystals, so maybe I should wait on those until after I've got my Minotaur Shaman set up. Although things seem to be coming along reasonably nicely. I think what I'll do is, one thing I can do with these guys is the thing I was doing earlier with the fire elementals. Well, let's destroy this outside tower. Okay, that went reasonably well. Now let's destroy a couple more of these wall segments. Don't. Why? What's your range? Range of 7. What's your range? Range of 9. Okay, so you are at a bit of a range disadvantage compared to the fire elementals. Do, however, need to. I think we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and send in our dudes, knowing that they might have heavy losses. Because we need to punch a hole in this wall of towers. It's not gonna be fun. But now that this tower is destroyed, we can go inside and destroy these towers without having to destroy the wall. Let's just go all the way west, destroying the entire line. We'll leave that one because that one's on the other side. Okay, now this side at least is safe. Alright, okay, there's their base. That guy got killed as soon as he popped on the map. What a confusing fraction of a second that must have been for him. Are we gonna need... Let's use Ring of Fire for a change. There we go. Alright, I think we've got this. What do you guys think? I think this is good. No doubt we've got more Minotaur Shamans at the base in case these guys aren't quite enough, although honestly it looks like they're probably going to be enough. One thing to keep in mind is that these guys are one of the races that have access to eagles. You know how much... You know how I feel about eagles. I already made the Big Lebowski joke in, I think, the video description for like the Desert of Glass, where we were fighting barbarians. And if you don't know what I'm referencing, it's that scene where I think he's in a cab and the guy has an Eagles song playing and he asks him to change the song. The cab driver refuses and he's like, "Hey man, I had a rough day and I hate the fucking Eagles, man." And normally I don't swear, but in this case the swear word was a part of the movie script, so that makes it okay. I mean, not that swearing is morally wrong or anything, but it makes it different from if I was swearing for no reason. Like quoting something is different than like saying it yourself. But you know what? I think that's enough about this tangent. And are eagles responsible? No, just regular peasants. I was gonna say if there are eagles again, I'll be very annoyed. But looks like we've basically shut these guys down. There's really not much left for us to do except to slowly win. We'll build an L store, get some morale, why not? And let's take down this line of towers. Don't think we've lost a single unit. Let's try and keep it that way. Right, okay. The armor bonuses that we've researched seem to be helping us pretty well. Our piercing armor, 50% reduction. It's pretty good if you ask me. Yeah. Towers are dealt with. Well, except for
Your troops are under attack.
the ones that are on the other side. You know what? I'm so confident in my Minotaur Shamans that I'm gonna order them to attack that tower, even though it was behind walls. Because I'm like, they're gonna be able to tear down that wall and take down that tower before the tower takes down even a single one of them, and I was correct. I thought, like where are you guys going? Just get close to the tower. You see what I mean about the pathfinding in the game, sometimes going in really weird ways. But no need to worry about that, because that lovely, lovely sound means that we are victorious. Alright, we're probably gonna gain a level. Yes, we did. Alright, 17 points. I think what I'll do is, actually, yeah, let's do a point into dexterity. And then let's do merchant and resistance. Actually, no, let's do merchant and a conversion. Sounds good to me. Oh, and we could take those guys into our retinue, but I don't think we're gonna need them. I think we're fine. We're just gonna continue, and we have taken the Diraqine wall. I think next episode we're gonna go after the Diraqine Empire. What bonus did this give us? Building hit points. That could actually be pretty useful for buildings that normally have a very low amount of health. This is our entire list of bonuses. I should show this from time to time, because we have been accumulating quite a bit. I'm pretty sure we own more than half the map at this point. The reason why I say I'm not sure is because territory-wise, yes, we own a lot, but you know, there's a lot of small little individual territories on the right, and if you're counting it in terms of territories, in fact, you know what? We can check that right now. How much do we own? 34. Everything else added together is 20, 25, 29, 33. So with that win, that took us exactly past the halfway mark, assuming every territory is owned, and I think it is. So yeah, that's a neat little milestone that we just crossed. But yeah, that's gonna be all for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a nice, straightforward battle, taking the Diraqine wall. And now, I am sure this is gonna be a much harder fight, going after the Diraqine Empire itself. But yes, I hope you'll join me for that one. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and until the next time, take care.